Hello, sixth grade. Your designs for your monograms looked absolutely fabulous. Even the new people to Wood Acres, I am so impressed and I can't wait to meet you in person. Your monograms looked terrific. So we're ready to move on to the next step, all right? And that is going to be to transfer it into this circular design. Now, you know it's going to flip back and forth because in a real kaleidoscope we have those reflective mirrors. So we need to flip our initials back and forth. But don't panic. You do not have to draw it. Now is the time to trace. Did I say that? We never trace. I know. Mrs. Doherty's going to give you permission to trace. Not only that, I'm giving you tracing paper so that you can trace your initials. So you've already done all the hard work. So let me show you what I've done. And Beckett, I love you. I love your note that you put on there. I understand you have a hurt wing and you can't use your right arm. So I'm going to use yours for an example to get you started because holy cow, you got the shakes. So what I did was, if your initials didn't quite touch the side of that pizza shape or didn't quite touch the other initial, I fixed it for you. I went back and made everything nice and perfect so that you're ready to rock and roll right now. Okay? Here's Beckett's. I made them a little bit wiggly because I love that whole wiggle you got with that hurt arm. And the first thing you need to do is erase all these pencil lines, okay? There's pencil on there because yours doesn't quite match mine, and that's okay. So I went over it with Sharpie, erase your pencil lines, and then we're gonna transfer it 6 times just by tracing. And the idea is, like if we use mine, remember I had the Doherty and the J and the C. So the idea is now that this D is going to be backwards and this C will match that C because they reflect back and forth. And then of course that J is going to come around this way. And then the next one will have the J come around this way. All right? So it will reflect back and forth along these little pizza lines right there. Sounds complicated, sort of is. Now's the time for a little bit of precision, okay? We did all the designing and the flow. Now you need to get down to being a little bit precise so that you can make it go around here. Let me show you how we're gonna do that. Okay, I have erased all the pencil lines in Beckett's Kaleidoscope Design right here. Now it's time to trace. And this is tracing paper. It's thin, but look, you can see right through it, okay? So I've outlined everything that I think you should keep, and you're just gonna tape that right on there. Make sure that the whole design is in your tracing paper. See how that sticks out? So you wanna move it down, 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 so that you get the whole design in there. And then you're going to use a piece of tape to hold it in place. You think you can hold it in place, but you can't. You're human, you move slightly, and so we're just gonna put little pieces of tape on there so that it doesn't scoot around, okay? And then you're gonna take a good number 2 pencil and you're going to trace even the pizza shape. Nice and dark. Oh my gosh, did I say dark? Yes. Oh my gosh. So first of all, you get to trace, and second of all, you trace dark. I mean, I'm losing my mind here, right? Okay? And then you're gonna come down here, right on here. This is where you have to be precise. You cannot just trace out here, because the line's over here. Your design will never work that way. You have to be very precise. So remember, a circle is 360 degrees. And we have divided that circle into 6 different sections. So the angle of each section is exactly 60 degrees. And I used my protractor and I measured this. So this is a 60-degree angle. And so you don't want to mess it up and make it different. Otherwise, it's not going to be a complete circle. So you're going to actually just outline all of these letters with one clean, precise line.